What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Fire Emblem 2015 video, and this is the last video of quote-unquote Fire Emblem Week on the channel. So this is not the last Fire Emblem video. So this is pretty popular on the channel. I got a lot of likes, comments, views. So this will be a weekly show on the channel now, like my Zelda and Pokemon series. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna hop right on into the classes here. Alright, so this one's about the classes in this quick screenshot. You get to see some of them are probably gonna be rehashed classes from Fire Emblem Awakening, and some of them will probably be totally new classes. So here we go. Alright, starting off with the guy in the top left corner, he is definitely a cavalryman. Just think about Sully. Sully was a cavalryman in Fire Emblem Awakening. He's a guy, gray hair. He might be an older character, or he might just be a character with gray hair. Right next to him, and in the top right corner, we see two assassins. Alright, now assassins are pretty interesting characters, or classes, because they're basically a step above a thief. When you use a master seal on a thief above level 10, they can become an assassin. Assassins are basically like thieves. They can use the same abilities of thieves, open doors or pop open chests. But they can also use bows. Now, I hope what they change in this game from Fire Emblem Awakening is I hope that they allow them to use something else. Like, I hope that they bring in a new weapon like throwing stars or kunai knives or something like that. That would be cool, and they would rehash these characters and call them shinobi or ninjas. That would be pretty cool, I mean, they already kind of look like ninjas, just make them ninjas, that would be pretty cool, Now, we don't know who these characters are because we don't really see them, in the trailer anywhere that I know of, but we know that they're definitely assassins. And alright, so the character next to the assassin character in the top middle, and there's one in the bottom left, we have two Pegasus Knights. Alright, Pegasus Knights are kind of a staple in the Fire Emblem series. I did say in one video that only the protagonist gets them. That's wrong. There are actually antagonist Pegasus Knights. I wasn't that far in the game to actually see enemy Pegasus Knights, so now I see them now. But yeah, so we see two of them. One of these is definitely Hiroka, the character that was revealed earlier in the trailer. Well, technically later in the trailer. It's probably the character in the bottom left is probably Hiroka. So we know that she either is, you probably get her from the start of the game. Next, we see next to the Pegasus Knight, we see a white mage character or a cleric character, what they call them in Fire Emblem. That is possibly Felicia. Now, it doesn't look like Felicia right off the bat. That could also be because maybe this is an upgraded cleric. Maybe this is a new cleric. Or maybe this is a maybe they rehashed the cleric class to be more Shinto-like, since this is more Eastern-inspired, more Japanese-inspired game. Maybe they rehashed the class to be more like a Shinto priestess. The same thing with the class right below it, which also looks like a healer or white mage class. That one I really can't identify. It's a possibility. Like, the character looks like it's wearing pants, so it could be a war monk, but it's carrying a staff. So war monks usually carry axes. They could use staffs, but they carry axes. I'm gonna skip over the character in the middle because I have some theories about that character. And the character right next to the character in the middle, we see looks like a Tagul. Now, a Tagul, I'm probably saying that wrong, is is a rabbit, is a race of rabbit people in Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm not gonna spoil you to that, because there's more to the story with them in Fire Emblem Awakening. But yeah, there's a Tagul character in Awakening, and this looks like a Tagul character here. So this could confirm that if Taguls are in this game, that would probably confirm that it takes place in the same world as Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm talking too fast. So that would be pretty interesting if this takes place in the same world, which I kind of had a theory that it did. After getting to a specific point in Fire Emblem Awakening, I had a theory that this game takes place in the same world, because I saw some. I'll get into that in another video. So then, right next to Hiroka, we have another character, which I can't quite tell what it is because you really can't see the whole sprite. You can only see her head. You know, it could be a mage character, or it could be a new, like, possibly melee class character, maybe like a monk. You know, that, you know, and now we know monks, you know, they usually use either, like, you know, hardened staffs, or they use their hands, you know, like, and I think it's Diablo, monks are like the melee character, they fight with like martial arts. So this could be a martial artist character. You know, because it doesn't look like it has a weapon, so I'm thinking it could be a martial artist character. Next we have Kazuhana. Now we know Kazuhana is more than likely either a Miradan or a Sword Master class. Now hopefully for this game they renamed Sword Master to Samurai. That would be pretty sweet, you know, and give them some kind of samurai-ish abilities, like you know, they could have like a one-hit kill ability. You know how samurai in samurai anime they do the whole stance and they run at each other, go ching, you know, and all you see is like a flash of light and the dude just falls in half and bursts into blood and stuff. There probably won't be that graphic in this game, but there is an ability in Fire Emblem called Lethality, which is from the assassin class, where, you know, he shoots an arrow and then the screen turns red with black silhouettes of the characters, and then the character automatically dies. You know, the target dies. Hopefully they do something like that with the samurai class as a throwback to classic samurai movies. Next, right next to him, her is a new looking class that looks like a Shogun. So now this could be, you know, the Sword Master class. You know, I kind of doubt it because, you know, why would you have a Miradan and a Sword Master? I mean, if you got the Sword Master, like, everybody would be there, but I might be wrong. This could be a brand new class, a Shogun class. So this could be a mixed class, you know, a mixed ranged and, you know, you know, close-up class. You know, it's definitely going to be a high class, maybe even a higher class than Sword Master. So maybe this is a step above Sword Master, you know, similar to how other classes were in Fire Emblem. Before Fire Emblem Awakening, there was a class above Sword Master. Alright, so I think the middle character, that's right. So the character in the middle is definitely the tactician. Now, it took me a while to realize it, because I was looking at it and I was like, you know, this character has got a cape, they got a sword, but it's not a Miradan, it's not a Sword Master. Then I realized it looks like the pink-haired character that we see later that we think could be the main character. So this character could definitely be Kamui, the main character of the avatar of this game, more like the Robin of this game, essentially. So, you know, that could very well be her character. Seeing as though it's in the middle of the screen, protected by all the other characters, that's a tactician class. You know, so you can also see it again in the shot with when that character is talking to Gans, we see that sprite again. So definitely that's tactician class. So that's about it for this video. I don't want to make these videos too long. So my next video will definitely be about the weapons and new spells and such from Fire Emblem 2015. You know, so if you like these videos, which I think you guys kind of do, like, comment, subscribe. Watch out for my new videos. Watch out for my new anime videos, because I have new anime videos coming out next week. I have a new, well, technically not next week. By the time you're getting this, it'll be this week. So I have new anime videos coming out. I have a new Zelda video that's definitely going to come out for this week. So watch out for those. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.